My reaction to Stargirl Season 1, Episode 12. Next week is the finale of Stargirl. This first season has been awesome so far, and the wait for Season 2 is going to be tough. I don't know, I still don't know how it's going to be like going onto the CW, but if it's anything like Black Lightning, then I think it should be fine. Okay, so anyway, last time on Stargirl, Courtney finally met her real father, Sam Curtis, and found out for a fact that she is not actually Starman's daughter. And she based her whole thing on the fact that she thought she was Starman's daughter, and now she was doubting herself and wondering what has she been doing this whole time. So, and because of that, because Courtney seemed to lost her hope, the cosmic staff stopped working for her, and she wasn't Stargirl now. So we got to know a bit more about Sam, and so she spent the day with Courtney. Courtney trying to get to know him more, and he asked Courtney to come and visit him sometime. And then at the very end, he told Courtney about the locket they had, and thought that she should give her locket to him so they can sell it and make a lot of money with it. So Courtney gave the locket to him after finding out that that's what he came for. He never came for Courtney or for Barbara. He came to take back the locket. So once he got what he wanted, he left. Pat didn't like it, and so he went to Sam and punched him in the face before telling Sam to never come back again. Sam said that he didn't want to anyway. So yeah, Courtney's father turned out to be a jerk, but now he has Pat with him. And I don't like how they keep keeping Mike in the dark, even now about this with Sam and all that. They just please tell Mike something before it's too late. Well, it may be too late now. So meanwhile, and so okay, so that's with Courtney, and so she had to find her hope back to get the stuff working again. Then Justin, the janitor, came to Pat and asked for help, and Pat finally recognized him as a shining knight from the Seven Swordsmen of Justice. I think that's what they are called. So he lost his memory while fighting Dragon King, I think. That's Dr. Ito. So now they had to find a way to get his thing back. So he has a sword Excalibur that he says King Arthur gave to him. I don't know exactly what the story on that was supposed to be, but I guess we'll find out properly, I mean. So then he saw Pat's stripe armor and was so impressed by it. And finally, after Dr. King got his memories back, he told Jordan about Courtney's identities. He was doubtful at first, so he went to Barbara's computer, and after seeing the way she researched Starman, he realized Barbara was also just another obstacle in his path that he had to get rid of in order for Project New America to be fulfilled. Speaking of that, Brainwave said that he may have absorbed his son's power. Now, instead of encompassing 6 states, he'll be able to encompass half the country. There's a big line now of states that he can put under his control. So Project New America is now an even bigger threat than it was before. So they're still trying to help Justin get his memory back. And again, I don't like how they're keeping Mike in the dark. So finally, Courtney found out that Brainwave knew her identity, and so they had to find a way to get the staff to work. Also, Barbara tried to leave town after finding out about the staff and everything, but she and Pat still stayed around, and she managed to record the Norwegian conversation that was it, Jordan's parents were having, and they found out about the machine. Of course, they don't know any of the details. And with Pat and Barbara's help, Courtney finally managed to find her hope again, and the staff is all hers now. So now she finally feels like Stargirl. Now she's finally grown into Stargirl, not as Starman's daughter, but as his successor. Well, I guess she always was, but now she knows the fact that she's not Starman's daughter, and she's still Stargirl. The staff never chose her because she was Starman's daughter. The staff saw something in Courtney, and Courtney got that back. Courtney lost it temporarily, but she found it back, and now she's Stargirl once again. And at the end, Jordan asked Brainwave to get rid of Courtney, Pat, and Barbara, and also Mike, so that they don't have a legacy around. So I guess that's what's going to happen in the finale. So I think now the final battle is going to be them against Brainwave, because if they stop him, then Project New America is gone, and they won't be able to do anything about it. So I think Brainwave is going to come to the house and ambush them. So let's see how that turns out now. This is Stargirl, Season 1, Episode 12. Oh yeah, now the big line that states. Still the countdown is happening in the background. Beep, beep.
So, who takes their kids out of school in November to go camping? What are we having, Thanksgiving up there? Don't tell me we got
They
a killer on
keep.
Friday. I'm not doing it.
I hate how they're keeping him in the dark.
I'm serious.
Stop treating me like a little kid, because I'm not. Please.
Mike.
Sick of it. Stop.
Can you blame him? He knows you're not
Hello?
keeping. Wait.
Oh, hey, Crusher.
Oh gosh, no!
Hey there.
Oh shoot, no!
What, and how did you get in here? Is there something I can help you with?
No! But I can't take him on.
Well, I think you got it all wrong.
Woo! Oh no!
I'm underwhelmed.
Ah!
Okay.
Dang it! Run! Oh gosh! Tigers! Break call your team, Courtney. Oh gosh! Ah! Ow! That should have hurt her a lot. Oh yes! Ah! You
Tell you
can't.
what, Pat. Let's do this old school.
Oh no!
You and me. What do you say? Yeah. Come on.
Let's see how good a fighter he is. Pat, I don't think you can take him on.
We got Dugan. Let's see. You want to try again?
There we go.
Better. I like you, Pat.
Oh! What the?
I think you might have fractured my.
Oh gosh! How strong is this guy?
Did you really think you were gonna come to Blue Valley?
Oh gosh! Back! Ah! Oh gosh! Oh, that was cool. Oh gosh! Ah, the staff starts not good. Ah, that was cool. Ah. Come on, someone has come. Wait, Justin maybe? Oh, Mike. Oh my gosh. He goes straight into.
Crusher. Stay away from my kid.
Oh, nice, it worked. Well, now you have to tell Mike everything. Oh, that was cool. Watch your daughter fight. Ah, I don't do that also. There we go. Fine, you can take it outside.
Alright. I know, it's dangerous. Amazing. We should go.
Yes, go.
What the hell is that?
Time to tell him everything, please.
Who's that?
That's a robot I built. And that's an old friend of mine.
Not quite.
You built that?
Yes.
Yep.
Type online. Autopilot enabled.
That's so badass.
Yeah, I'll explain it all on the way to the cabin.
He keeps calling me a stupid turd and tripped me down the stairs and tore my new jacket.
Huh?
They never bullied him again.
Oh gosh. What? What's that? Please let it be Justin. Wait.
Oh, friends.
Yeah, yes! Justin.
I bring forth a feast.
You know what would have really helped Henry? Is if you weren't lying in a hospital bed, wearing adult diapers while the rest of us were picking up your slack.
Don't you dare! You don't know what he can do. Be careful, Cindy.
We don't want you.
Ah.
Dr. King, are you ready for the test?
Oh, yes.
Time for the test. Cindy. I kind of really want them to save her now. I kind of want them to save her now. Ooh. Whoa. Does that look like a giant brain or something? No, I don't think so. Oh. All the satellites. That's a big machine. Less than an hour to go. Shoot, no! Huh. There's no, is there a way to stop him? He killed all the mines. What's that? Oh no! I think we turned it off. It's maybe too much. Off.
It's going to work.
Oh,
Wonderful.
oh gosh. So there go then. In 52 minutes. Oh shoot.
But it's all written in some kind of code.
I do love a good puzzle.
I'm sure you do.
Uh,
I guess I'll probably guess.
the equation on the last page is the key.
Less than 8
Do you
hours.
have any ideas, Justin?
Anything can happen, I think, at this point.
I'm going to go clean the bathroom.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Not
Have a
bad.
blast.
Yeah, well.
Could I try it?
Yes, why not?
Go for it.
I don't think it'll work though, but you know. I kind of feel like it's not gonna. It's. I think. Yeah,
You know, my dad doesn't have any special powers either.
but
But he still built Stripe, you know? Maybe one day I could do something like that.
That'd be super cool.
good. Finally, he knows now. Good. No more secrets.
Rip that. You saying we don't love our tribe?
No. I'm saying you're unfit to be parents.
Oh gosh, is she gone now?
Are we gonna be okay? I mean, you and me.
I want us to be.
That's something. I hope it will be okay. Maybe.
So what about
His
his
uncle's
car?
birthday?
Is there anything there?
A car?
The Mustang. I mean, I don't know. I'm just...
Wait. The 1966 Mustang.
Oh wait, he's thinking we were. Wait, so is it working?
That's it.
Ah,
Right there.
Rick.
nice. Finally, they got it. In the car. That was it.
This is their meeting room. In there. Which is where they're building some sort of
Oh, there's a big machine.
machine.
It's my job.
Do you have a?
You, Mike Dugan, you're gonna look after the dog. Okay?
Let's do it.
Sure, okay. Is he gonna sneak out and do something else with it? Or? Oh, just Cody said, well, why didn't you just go and fly? It's faster. Well, it's already there, so it doesn't matter.
They want to combat global warming?
No way.
Oh, and universal health care.
What the?
That sounds good. Is that not good?
Hey, Pat, are you sure we're on the right side?
There's gotta be something else.
Beth, what is it?
What'll it do?
There are people who will fight too hard against the reprogramming process.
As many?
25% of their target audience. Of 100 million people.
Oh,
You're
wow.
going to kill 25 million people?
Give or take a few million, yes.
What the? Dang it.
Good morning,
Gambler.
everyone.
It's 30 minutes until Brainwave is finished.
Oh gosh. Oh no!
Mrs. Dugan?
No! She's been pre.
Barbara?
It's already started.
Justin.
Oh shoot, it's already started.
Justin.
Just the kids now. Courtney, run, Courtney, run, Courtney, run! Staff, take Courtney out of there. What? Gosh, why would they end it? Darn that ending. That ending came out of nowhere. Like they just punched into the credits. Okay, so I had to stop the recording and start again. But gosh, that cliffhanger. Duh. Like, that was. Okay, I want to go back and watch it again. It's been a few minutes actually. Okay, then. That cliffhanger though. Darn. So they're preparing for the. What is it? Project New America. So the countdown was not until they start the project. It was until they finish the project. Brainwave had already entered the machine and had already begun swaying people's minds. Barbara, Justin, and now Pat, and he's now controlling them to a certain extent. And so like he had just did Pat, so he just punched Pat, and I don't know what Barbara's going to do to Beth. Maybe they'll wait for Mike to help her after all. I still remember that purple pen in Courtney's bedroom. I'm not sure if Courtney brought it with her or something, but maybe she did, and maybe Mike can use that to help her or something. So at the beginning, Sportsmaster and Tigress who wanted to take out Pat and Barbara. Sportsmaster or Crusher went out to Pat, and so they had a big fight. And Mike came along with the save at the end. He just he put a drill straight through his back. Like I went really deep inside. Gosh, like the drill. At first, of course, Mike was just using the drill to avoid talking to Pat, and Mike just didn't want to be treated like a little kid anymore because he wasn't one. And then when Crusher showed up, Mike saw the stripe armor finally and saw just how cool his dad was for finally for building it all by himself. Actually, that because that is pretty cool how Pat managed to build the whole thing all by himself. No powers, nothing, just him and yeah, all him inside here, and his engineering skills. So after that, Courtney was still at home, and the staff and Barbara had to fight off Tigress. I kind of like how the staff was like carrying Barbara around, getting her to safety, and then allowing Courtney to fight Tigress. And she said that was amazing. So they had a cool moment like that, and then they escaped. So they all made it to a cabin where Yolanda, Beth, and Rick were also there, and Justin showed up as well. So they all got there, and Yolanda still feeling down after what happened to Henry. And then, yeah. So they had to still figure out what to do. Rick was still trying to crack his father's journal to see if he can find out about their plans. They may have found out about the plans, so he thought maybe he'd be able to find them in there. And so, the Mustang that he fixed, he entered that number in, and he finally managed to crack the formula. He gave it to Beth to decipher, and then they found the full layout of the underground tunnels, including the machine they were going to use to transmit brainwave signals. Okay, then before I get to the manifesto part, I want to see what else I have left to say. Talked about Mike. I guess I want to talk about Cindy found Dr. King and told them about Henry, and then they talked and they said they also feel the same way about Dr. King, that they don't want Cindy in the ISA. And he just closed her there again. Is she just gonna stay in there forever? Is she gonna come out at some point or not? I kind of wonder there. Like I'm thinking maybe, just maybe she'll come out and help the JSA. Assuming they come for her, that is, because they don't and just keep her in there, then I'm not sure. Maybe they'll find their way back into the tunnels and maybe they'll get Cindy out of there. But I don't know what's going to happen to her after that. If they stop the ISA, I don't know what's going to happen to her then. I guess Henry actually is gone then, if his father managed to absorb his powers then. Or maybe if he somehow survived and someone takes it back, but I'm not going to put too much my hopes in on that. I'm going to assume he's dead and that he made his father stronger in the process. So yeah, they all got together, they cracked the code, and Mike finally knows everything. Mike tried to pick up the staff, but it didn't answer to him. They only answered Courtney, so oh well. I was kind of thinking maybe it would answer to him. I'm not sure why. I just thought, oh well, it didn't happen though, so okay. So Mike finally knows, thank goodness. Now no one has to stay in the dark anymore. Gosh. And then okay, so that Pat, they went to hiding, and so they first had to test it out to make sure it worked, and he managed to touch millions of minds at once, and he said that they can make it work, they can do it. So then as they went through the manifesto, they seem to be doing some things that actually seem to be helpful. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. So are we on the right side or not? But then they found out the backlash it'll have on the people. Like about 25% of them will fight back, and doing so they'll die in the process. So that's 25% of 100 million people. That's 25 million people expected to die from it. So yeah, so that part is pretty bad, and they have to stop it. But the manifesto itself doesn't seem pretty bad to them. They're like, okay, that's good. Are we on the right side or not? Because I think that's always what they've been doing. They just were tired of what this country had begun, and they want to fix the country, make it safe for their children. Because like I said pretty early on, their children is why they're doing all of this, and I think this may be why. So at the beginning, the principal's son, she talked to her. The principal's son said a bully tore up his uniform, and then his mother told him how his father stuck his violin bow into the guy's eardrums to stop the bully. She went to Pat's house, and then after telling Crusher and Tigress that they're bad parents, Tigress killed her right then and there. So is that an ISA member gone because of infighting? Oh well. So Maybe they'll tear each other. Maybe there's a small chance they'll tear each other up from the inside. Or I guess it's just a small case. But now she worries about how their daughter Artemis is going to turn out. Like from my experience in Young Justice, Artemis turned out to be a good guy. I'm not getting my hopes up though, since I don't know where they're going to take the story in season two. But so I assume they're going to stop New America, maybe stop Brainwave forever. But I don't know what's going to happen to the rest of it though. But now, not only are they swaying the minds, they're also controlling them. Pat seems to be attacking Courtney now, and Courtney has to fight Pat in the next episode. And since Justin's right next to those three, so they have to fight against him as well. Of course, they're not going to try to actually hurt them. I just don't know what Beth's going to do if she has to fight against Barbara. Barbara's not much of a fighter, but neither is Beth. Beth won't do much against her. I just don't know how they're going to do it. But I'm sure they'll find a way to stop them, or maybe they'll just let them be and go and stop them all by themselves. Maybe just the three of them will go ahead and solve them, or maybe four if Beth can somehow make it through. But yeah, Gambler hacked into Beth's goggles and like, hi there, child, and was messing stuff up. And I'm surprised that he didn't jam their communications though. I thought he'd at least want to stop them from talking to each other, right? Well, so they have less than half an hour before Brainwave manages to reach every single mind in half the country. So if there is a way to stop it, they better do it now, or else it'll be too late. The whole country will be enveloped, and then the manifesto will go out, and Project New America will become a success. And as a result, 25% of them are going to die. So yeah. So I guess next episode in the finale, they're gonna first fight off against Pat and Justin, and then if they can get through to them, then they can go ahead and stop Brainwave. So now Brainwave has to fight the whole team at once. Before he fought just Courtney. Courtney got a lucky shot and then put him in the hospital. So now I don't know how they're gonna fight them all at once. So yeah. So I just want to see how the season's gonna end. I don't want to make too many predictions. I just want to watch what happens and then share my thoughts after that. I'll probably share a couple of predictions in season two, but I don't want to go too far ahead. So yeah. So this was a cool penultimate episode. I've been enjoying this first season a lot, and I'm excited for the finale. So let's see how that turns out next time on Stargirl. My reaction is now done.